My name is Micca Ella Verueco from BTLED 2G. How to plan training session. I will discuss how it is very useful to our field, commonly as a TLE majors or what we call BTLED. It is very important to have knowledge in training. These are some basic terminologies para mas maging better pa pag nagplano tayo na mag-training session. Competency. Our industry determine specification of competencies required for effective work performance. They are expressed as outcomes and they focus on workplace activity rather than training or personal attributes and capture the ability to apply skills in new situations and changing work organization. Example, yung course mo is baking. Hindi lang ito about measurements, di ba? But in industry, you should know too the proper way like sanitation. Next, recognition of prior learning or RPL is the acknowledgement of an individual's skills, knowledge, and attributes gained from life and work experiences outside registered training programs. So, dapat ang trainers or teacher ma-make sure na knowledgeable na ang mga students before going to prerequisite level. Alam dapat yung mga basics muna, di ba? Last is qualification is cluster of units of competency that meets job roles and significant in the workplace. It is also certification awarded to a person on successful completion of course and or in recognition of having demonstrated competencies relevant to an industry. Like example, ang pagtitesta mo, malaking impact nito once ka mag-apply more on experience ito, di ba? Kasi dapat hands-on ka personally, unlike kapag online job lang, ganun. 10 principal competence-based training. Principle number 1, the training is based on curriculum developed from the competency standards. So, the benchmark is set by the competency standards. Criteria for assessment and promotion are based on the standards set by the industry in competently performing a workplace function. Principle number 2. Learning is competency-based or modular in structure. So, learning design is done in small blocks called modes. Training design can address individual needs if modular approach is applied. Principle number 3. Training delivery is individualized and self-paced. So, trainees can study the materials on their own pace. Self-paced approach can be applied, giving the learner leeway to focus and a particular activity according to the phase of their comfort. Principle number 4. Training is based on work that must be performed. So our activities are based from actual workplace practice. Graduates of this training are job ready, requiring no minimal training to become productive in work. Principle number 5. Training materials are directly related to the competency standards and the curriculum modules. Some materials used in trainees are in line with the curriculum and competency standards. Principle number 6. Assessment is based on the collection of pieces of evidence of the performance of work to the industry required standard. So, we need to assess every student based on the evidences gathered from their performance. Note that these evidences should meet the standards required by the industry. Principle number 7. Training is based on both on-off the job components. Training activities is either done in an actual workplace or in a simulation of a workplace setting. Principle number 8. The system allows recognition of prior learning or RPL and or current competencies. The training system acknowledges students' previous and current competencies that they have acquired training, seminars, and job experience. Learning from experience and non-formal training is part of prior learning that is recognized and credited, giving the learner an option to proceed a more advanced module. Principle number 9. Training allows multiple entries and exit in the training program. Students are allowed to enter and exit the training program as a result of recognition of prior learning. Lastly, principle number 10, approved training program are nationally accredited programs of each institution or training center are registered with UTPRAS or United Tibet Program Registration and Accreditation System. Training programs offered by each training institution or centers are scrutinized by industry experts and are registered with the UTPRAS.